Welcome to the first ever payday party. Excuse the camera. You are attached to my head right now as the point of view because I do not have a stationary way to film this. So I will try to fix that for the next video if the shakiness is really bad, but I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it right now. Thank you for bearing with me and your patience. But yeah, let's get into it. So I wanted to have a payday party because 1, it's Friday. I'm really excited about that. 2, I got paid. I'm super excited about that. And I want to bring a little bit of fun to my finances. I feel like I've fallen a little off track with my budget and my savings goals, and my debts pay off. And it's time to really just lock in and get refocused with that. So I rerouted everything and I am bringing it back to the basics, going back to the cash stuffing method. I'm doing a hybrid version of that where most of my reoccurring bills, such as rent, electric, stuff like that, is going to remain in my bank account, and I'll just pay the bills through that. The cash stuffing is going to be tangible things that are in my day-to-day life. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get into it. I'm not really going to touch too much on my bank stuff. I'm really only going to be focusing on the cash stuffing method. Anyways, not that it matters, but I have found this nifty little thing at the thrift store of all places. It is a phyllo fact. Okay. One thing I want to say though is if you are new to cash stuffing and you want to get started, you absolutely do not need things to be able to do this budget. Back in the day, before I even knew this was a thing, I used little mailer envelopes just for everyday mail. I just used those. I threw it in a box and that's how I did it. You don't need the fancy stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up and show you off a little bit. Just for privacy reasons, if anybody happened to be walking by while this was opened. We are gonna flip over to the first page here. I have my bills all set up per pay period, and on the other side I have it per month. And in this we're going to just be focusing on the cash part. Maybe in the future I'll touch on my entire budget. We're gonna go through these. Now this is my very first time doing this with a full paycheck. I put this together before I got paid and I had a little bit of fun money already in my wallet, so I just thought I'd throw it in here now. And from this pay period moving forward, we're going to be using this for literally everything. So we have fun money, groceries, gas, pets, household, and leftover. I have already gone ahead and went to the bank and got all of the money I need, which is a total of $360, so I can cover my bills for this pay period. So we're gonna go ahead and empty out what is in here, and all I have right now is my fun money. I'm gonna put this off to the side. So I have budgeted $20 per pay period for fun because as much as I want to be serious about my savings goals, I also don't want to burn myself out from it. And I think $20 per paycheck is more than enough for me to go out and do something that I enjoy doing, like getting a coffee, buying a book, whatever it may be. So I'm going to put $20 in here for that. Okay. And then the next one is going to be groceries. I put $160 dedicated to groceries. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. Okay, the next one, gas. I put $60 away for gas. 20, 40, 60. Now, as I'm doing this, I also want to talk about purchasing things to save you money. Like I said, I have watched cash stuffing videos. I think they're so much fun, but it's just, I'm not going to seek this stuff out. Use what you have. I can't stress that enough. I find it so important to use what you already have. I cut up little pieces of paper. I wrote gas, $60, and that is what's in there. I think it could also be fun to use this as a creative outlet, just to make your own with the stuff that you have. Okay, so pets, we are going to dedicate $100 for pets. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I don't know, I'm going to put that in my pets folder. Perfect. Okay, and last we have household, and I have $20 set aside for that. What do you put in your household? Some people have toiletries. I'm not going to make a toiletries section. I personally put all of my household stuff. Toiletries are included with this, like shampoo, conditioner. I don't wear makeup, but if I did, I would honestly take that from my fun money. Just the necessities, soap, laundry detergent, dishwasher stuff. I bundle all of that in household. I am curious to know though, because I need to get some vitamins. I have to restock a vitamin that I have. I'm not sure if I should pull this from groceries or from, would that be considered a toiletry or a grocery? I think I'm going to use it as a household item. Let me know what you would pull this from if you are watching this and want to start a little conversation. I am curious to know. All right, so leftover. I pulled out the leftovers from the last pay period from my fun money. I had nothing else to pull out, and we have $1, $2, $3 left over from that. And I am just going to put this in my leftover section. Now, funny enough, I do have another one of these cash stuffing things. Again, I found it at the thrift store, this one and another one that I have. And I've decided what I'm going to do with them is this is going to be my daily wallet. I already have all my cards and everything set up in here. And then at the end of the month with the leftovers, I'm going to create the other one that I have to be my savings goals. But I don't want to complicate that. I may change my mind on that, but this is what I have for now. So I have 2 of these little envelopes left, and I just put out a little bubble thing for my car registration. I just got it registered, and I have a year to save up for the new registration. So I thought it would be fun to mark off my progress, especially because this is a bill that I am keeping in my bank account, just to mark it off so I have it and have a tangible way to track where that money is going. I did the same thing for my phone bill. I'm not going to start tracking these until the end of the month, my next paycheck. At the end of the month, I will let you know that prior to this, I do have most of my phone bill already saved up. So at the end of the month, most of these are going to be filled, but this one's going to be a fun little thing to do for the next year. And what we have next is my payoff. This is my debt that I have in credit card debt currently. This is what I am doing for the like tracking my payoff amount. And that is it. Yeah, so pretty simple, short, sweet, to the point. Thank you so much for coming to my first payday party. I'm really excited about this. And then I will see you in 2 weeks. All right. Sorry, this is a little awkward, but thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.